some water?
Sure.
Mom? Do you want some water?
Sure.
Thank you.
We gotta buy some water. We're about out.
You know, I am getting so tired of buying water.
Me too.
But you know what? Come to think of it, I got a box that'll settle. Stop us from having to buy water.
Uh-oh. Rusty has a box.
I got a box.
Let's go check it out.
Let's go check it out.
All right, where's this box, sir?
Here we go.
You actually have a box.
I actually have a box.
Hiding in the house.
Hiding in plain sight.
Oh my goodness. Well, it
right.
has to be good if it's from
Yes.
them.
Our good friends at Dreo
Nice.
have sent us the countertop water filtration system WF511.
WF.
Yes,
Do you
it's
think
a
that's
water
filtration?
filter.
This is exciting though. This will be game changer.
Yes, because what they say is by using this water filter system reduces 8,000 plastic bottles going into the ground every year.
That's so awesome. Like, it's so, like, especially when we have a, like a family, like a get together, all the bottles, like half bottles of water that we throw away. It's just ridiculous.
Yes, that is the most annoying thing.
Oh. He's not interested in this part of it.
No, that's instructions that
I'm going to be looking at this stuff.
I'm just taking the boxes out.
Yeah, go ahead.
Take all our parts out, get everything out of this big old box. It's very well packaged.
Look, it's a fan.
Whack.
I was thinking attitude adjuster there. Let's see. Ooh, this is fancy, my love. This is super fancy.
And this says 0 setup required.
Oh, so plug and play.
Plug and play.
Which all of our Dreo stuff so far has been plug and play. I did not realize Dreo had so many different things.
No, I thought Dreo was
Fans. We have 2 fans. No, we have a fan, 2 heaters, and now this water filtration system.
And look at this, guys. I mean, when I say it's very well packaged.
Oh, hold up. Important safety instructions. Number 1. Just kidding.
Number 1, do not let Rusty set it up.
Children shall not play with the appliance.
Okay.
Cleaning and maintenance shall not be performed by children without supervision.
Oh, this is pretty.
Ooh, look at that. That is pretty. Ooh, this is nice.
Okay, so here we have the main unit, appears to be.
I mean, pictures. Look, there's pictures.
Pictures.
Not pictures. There's a picture that goes here, but there are
Speaking of picture, you want to check out, open up these 2 boxes while I'm getting all this tape off of here?
Water purification pictures. Ooh. Ooh. Look at this. That's nice. Press the pitcher down firmly. Operate with the pitcher lid closed. Refilter any unused water over 48 hours.
Oh, so it's saying that after 48 hours, we need to, if it's still in the pitcher, we need to run it back through again. Which would make sense because your bacteria in the air will settle into water.
All right, here we go. This does the same thing. So you have 2 of them. So can you put one in the fridge or?
I believe so.
All right.
Let's check it out. Find out.
So place the water filter on a flat, dry surface away from sunlight and dirt. Place the drip tray here.
Okay.
Okay. Remove and rinse the tank and pitcher, then dry out with a soft, clean cloth. Take these apart. Oh. Ooh. All right.
Okay. There's the pictures. This is the tank.
Ooh. That's pretty cool. What does this say on top? Do not refill water without emptying the raw water tank. And he'll get an alert. Will light up after 72 hours without operation. Change the water in the tank. Press the tank down firmly.
Okay, so it's got a go grab handle here to.
We gotta rinse it.
Yeah, pick these up.
And then we gotta dry it out. So we've rinsed and dried. So we're gonna go step by step with this, so that way we know what's up. There's a whole list of indicators and the control panel and things like that, and we'll touch on that, literally touch on that here in a little bit. But let's get it put together and see how it works, okay? I'm excited.
Yes.
So it says to insert the post-carbon filter into the pitcher, then close the pitcher lid. Optional for improving water taste. So this part is completely optional.
Okay, so, but this is something we definitely want to do. If you have bad tasting water, you definitely want this. And it's labeled right on the front of it, or the side of it, edge of it, whatever. Product name is post-carbon filter. Recommended replacement cycle, 6 months.
Okay.
So every 6 months, you want to replace that. We have already rinsed and dried. Got that sticking up down there. You're going to take this filter. Reach right in there. And it just
plugs right in.
O-ring is pretty snug, but plugs right in there.
Okay.
Now what do we do with it, Rachel?
All right. So now it says put the pitcher in position and press until you hear a beep sound. All right. The water is coming out of this little filter here on this pitcher. The bubbles have stopped back here, but you can hear it. Okay. All right, so it stopped.
Yes.
And that is full.
Our water level right there.
And it took about 4 minutes.
Yeah.
So, do we want to taste test it?
Yes.
Okay. Well, it looks clear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Ready? Salud.
Salud.
It doesn't look quite as,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. That is a big difference.
That is a big. We have good water anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't taste quite. Oh, is it supposed to filter again?
Right. I think it's just refilling.
Okay. There is a really strong chlorine taste when it comes out of the tap. I feel like.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes I get it, but most of the time, yeah. You taste that a lot more than I do.
Here, Mom, taste this. I think it tastes really good. I mean, we have good tasting water anyway, but
Yeah,
does that taste good?
yeah,
I think it tastes really good.
it does.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah, see, it's filling the pitcher back up.
Okay, and so it says you can put the pitcher in the refrigerator.
Right.
My question is, you almost have to pour that into this so that you have the filter.
Right.
Okay. Okay, but there's also another option. You can take the pitcher out and you put it in there, or you can dispense it directly into your cup. All right. So let's put this cup right in here. And let's just hit the dispense. I didn't choose, so hopefully. But look at that. Then you have filtered water that you can pour however much you want directly from the tank rather than just out of the pitcher.
Yes.
Isn't that so cool?
I like that because you can take if both of these are full and in the refrigerator, you can go ahead and go over and sneak your glass out of there real quick.
I love it. That's such good water. I know that sounds silly, but that's really good water. I'm over here drinking it. I'm not a water drinker.
You guys, this is super simple. I mean, for something like this, this would be really easy to put into an RV.
Yeah.
If you're off-grid.
A tiny house.
Yeah, a tiny house. If you've got bad water, this would definitely be worth it.
Right. I really want my daughter to look into one of these. I think we may have to... Oh, you can say... You can actually stop it. That's good.
Set your cup under there, Rachel.
I finished mine. Let's do an 8 ounce and see if it just... Oh, did you see the light come on? That's cool. It has a light underneath here.
Okay, so 8 ounces dispense.
Let's see if it'll stop. So that's cool. You can either dispense and just get however much water you're needing, or you can say a certain amount.
Right.
That's really cool. Especially if you're, you know, doing like recipes or something like where you're canning and you need 8 ounces of water or something. You can actually, I don't know. That is an 8 ounce cup. Exact.
An 8 ounce glass.
Holy Hannah. And it's really not too loud.
No.
What's in it? It filters.
It's got 3 different kinds of filters.
So it filters your water.
Yes.
You put the water back here. It's got 2 filters that filters the water. Fills this up. This has a filter in it. So it filters that. And then it also has a dispenser where you can just get filtered water. It's kind of like the refrigerator where you can go up and get water out of it and has a filter in it. It's kind of like that, but this goes through how many filter systems?
It's got 3 filters in it. It's got the PPC filter, which removes your large particles.
Okay.
The RO filter, which filters the bacteria down to 0.0001 microns.
Wow.
That's at 99.99% of contaminants out of the water just by running through that. And the PCT, which is going to be the filter that we put in the pitcher, that is for enhanced taste and quality.
Okay. So technically, we could take this, because we want that other filter, and we could pour it. And these are small enough. It's going to fit right in our refrigerator, already filtered. Right? So we just snap that lid on. That goes in. Then we take this one.
And if you don't want it to filter right away,
you just leave it off.
Just leave it off.
But if you want to go ahead and filter water, you wait for it to beep, and it will filter again. And then this will be filtered, and that will be filtered. And when you run it through this, it's filtered.
Yes.
So there isn't too much of a difference in the taste of the coming out of the dispenser. I don't think there's a difference at all.
Right. But I think where you're going to get the big taste difference is if you have a high iron content in your water,
Right.
or if you have something like that that's going to give you more of a smell and maybe an aftertaste in your water. That's where the carbon filter is going to get that out of there.
So how often, can you guys see this? How often do we change filters? Is it every 6 months for all of them?
No. This setup purifies up to 1,056.68 gallons of water per filter change.
Okay.
So, I mean, if you go through 1,100 gallons of drinking water a month, then yeah, you're going to have to change them every month. I don't think most people go through that much water.
No, I said 6 months. You know, Is it every 6 months?
Yeah, it depends on how fast you use the water.
All right, so in here it has 2 filters.
Yes.
So can we look at those?
So we'll remove this just to make sure that we're not going to have any issues.
Okay.
Since we're learning about this. So the RO filter, or the PPC filter is the first one.
Yes, it sets.
It is right here.
Okay.
This is what your filters look like. And it says Dreo PPC. It does have a QR on it or QWERTY.
Okay.
That way you can scan it and get one ordered.
Is that to order or is that to know how to install?
I'm not sure.
Because the one that's on top is to learn how to install.
Right, and learn how to install. But it's got the top knob right there, and it tells you that it's the PPC. I don't know if you can see it on camera or not because it's very, there we go, it says PPC. Go in there, drop that back in. Quarter turn clockwise, it's locked back in. The RO filter is the same way. Quarter turn counterclockwise and lift it out. And it also is marked RO.
Okay, and then it also gives you instructions here, which is really cool because how many times do you lose the
book?
The book. And it has, you know, QR codes all over it. So.
Oh, and this says turn off the power, remove the raw water tank, pure water pitcher, and top cover. So it's saying that we should be unplug it before we take these filters out. Rotate the old filter counterclockwise to the unlock until it stops, then pull it out.
Okay, so knowing your water filter, we've got the top cover. So let's look at the top cover.
This is the top cover.
Okay, and then we have the pitcher lid. So each pitcher has a lid that just
sits on there.
Sets on there. Okay, then we have the pure water pitcher, which Rusty's holding that in his hand right now. Then we have the tank cover. So that's the cover that goes on the water.
On the water tank. That is here.
Then we have the raw water tank.
This is the raw water tank.
Okay. Then we have the interface, which is this here. And it has this plastic covering that we can take off, you know, eventually. And then it has the spout, which is right here. This is the spout to do the dispensing. Then it has a base, which it's calling this the base. It has a drip tray, which is a silicone drip tray. Okay. And then let's talk about the indicators on the interface. There is a PPC and RO filter life indicator. So that's cool. That's going to be right up here.
PPC and the RO.
When those start to blink, they will tell you, they will actually tell you that 60%, 30%, 59%, they will actually tell you
and then
where it's sitting.
Replace.
Yes, and then it'll blink replace. And then the auto fill indicator is right here. That's what comes on when you put the water in, and it's lights up automatically when filtering, refilling the pure water pitcher. So when it's refilling this, it comes on. Then there is the refill indicator. That's number 3. It flashes. You see it flashing. It flashes when the raw water tank needs to be refilled or water has to be replaced. And that's every, what, Rusty, 72 hours?
Yes. You should not use any of this water that has been in the tank for 72 hours or more.
And you will get an indicator here telling you to replace it. Then number 4 is the raw water TDS display. And it's right here. I'm not real sure. And then raw water TDS indicator number 5. So 4 and 5. So it's going to be right in here. Okay. And then it has pure water TDS display. That is going to be right here. So this is the TDS pure water. I'm not sure what TDS stands for. TDS level.
The
amount of total
dissolved solids.
Okay, will affect the taste of drinking water. Okay, raw water TDS indicator light. Okay.
So we have really good water here because it's not filtering out very much.
Right, and it tells you 0 to 499, it will be off. 500 to 998, it'll be yellow. Affect purification and efficiency, and then so there. It's hard to see. And then greater than or equal to 999, it'll be red. And it says affect filter life and purification efficiency. It is recommended to change the water source.
Okay, so what that's telling me is if you have really bad water, you put some really nasty water in here, it's going to tell you, hey, don't use that. Find someplace else to get your water, right. Which is really awesome.
Yes. So that's really cool. And then it has a child lock, touch to enable and disable the child lock. So that's cool. You know, we have our grandbabies come over, and once they figure out they can get water out of this, I can guarantee my little Addie's going to be on it. So if we just touch and hold, it is locked, and you can see right there it says lock right underneath the child lock.
Yeah, and then we touch and hold.
But let's try, go ahead and touch and hold. Let's try doing, oh, there's nothing in it, but I was going to say we could hit that.
Yeah, LC's lock controls.
All right, that's good. That is really good. Then it also has touch to pause or resume autofill, and that is this right here. If you want to pause the dispensing, you can. Touch to pause or resume autofill. Autofill continues working when users touch again or place the pure water pitcher or raw water tank back. It has a dispensing volume. Touch to select the water volume, like Rusty showed a while ago, that 8 ounce, 12 ounce, 16 ounce. Then it has dispense water. Touch to dispense the water, like we did a while ago. And then mute. Long
press the exclamation.
Long press this button. Long press and this for 3 seconds to mute or unmute the beep sound or touches. So if you don't want to hear the beeps, you can push those two, long press them. It mutes it, or you can unmute it. Okay. Now when I press it, there's no beep. Here, let me do it this way so you guys can see what I was seeing. 3, 2, 1. Okay, now. That's kind of cool. I mean, it's not real loud anyway.
Right.
All right. You guys, that is a plug and play, super easy.
Link below, but they do offer these, and all of the Dreo products are available through Amazon as well.
Yes, it's so exciting. Check this out, because we have been partnered with Dreo for almost a year.
About a year now, yes.
And everything that we have reviewed for them and you know, we use it, like we still use their products. It's not something that we're going, oh yeah, this is great, check it out.
And you guys have seen in our tiny house build, we had the tower heater. We've used the fan.
Yes.
We consistently utilize the wall-mounted heater in Mama's bedroom.
Yes, we are extremely happy.
Look at this, guys.
Excuse me, pardon me. I'm going to. I might
this is
actually have a spot for this right here, right next to the coffee pot. How cool is this? This is so cool.
You guys, this is awesome. It's take anywhere plug and play. This is awesome. This is going to be a super, super nice piece of equipment to utilize in the kitchen. Like I said, you could use this in an RV or camper. Take it off grid if you think you've got a really good water source. Right here, this will tell you if your water source is good or not.
Right, exactly. Because you could literally take water, you know.
I think you could take water out of a stream and put through this.
Yes.
I'm not recommending you do that. I'm saying I think you could.
I'm saying we would probably try that.
I know I would try that.
Yes, so it's definitely something you want to check out. We're super excited, as always, with Dreo. We're super excited about it. We already have some filtered water in the refrigerator. You guys, not having to go to the store and buy bottled water
Yes.
is life-changing for us.
And I've already told Rachel and Mama I'm going to be getting a funnel next time we go to town. I drink bottled water at work. I will be saving my bottles now, refilling them at home. That way I can put them back in my lunch box, and I
Well,
don't have to worry about it.
we have water bottles too.
Right, we do have water
Like
bottles.
I can fill my, that's the cool thing too, is I can fill my water bottle in the morning with filtered water and be ready to rock and roll.
Yes.
Yes. All right, so we're gonna check and make sure I'm below that max line. Okay, so let's look at this. I love all the indicator lights on it because, you know, I am very absent-minded. So if they tell me to set it and forget it, I usually forget it.
I will turn that so you can. Okay.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and fill this one up. We're going to let it do its thing.
There it goes.
But look, like it hardly takes up any space.
It takes up about the same space as our toaster did.
Well, in our coffee pot, it's less space than our coffee pot. So that is going to be so nice.
Yes.
So incredibly nice. And it's very, very good.
Cheers.
Woo-hoo. Very good. And, you know, it might actually get me to try water a little better. Drink a little more. There's also troubleshooting in here. There's all kinds of great things. You guys saw how quick and easy this was to unbox, set it up, figure it out. Just amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Yes.
All right, you guys, I hope you like our videos. If you do, please hit the like button.
Subscribe if you haven't already.
Yep, share with your friends.
Leave us some comments, you guys. Let us know what you think about this Dreo water filtration system, the WF511. Like I say, follow the link below. That'll